Yeah, third round was obviously the best round of the tournament for us as a team. Jay got off to a hot start, 65 round one, which was really nice. You don't see that around that golf course very often, but it was playing a little easier this year than normally, in previous years anyway. Greens were a little softer, a little slower. Shots didn't really get away from you like in the past. But both, like you said, both Seth and Jay had great tournaments. Top 10 finish in that field was really good. Was happy to see Carson finish off his tournament like he did with the even par. I know he wasn't happy. I believe he made 6 birdies that final round. So obviously we'd like to see an under par round of golf when you make 6 birdies. But anytime you shoot even, it's pretty good. But around our leagues, pretty good is going to get you beat. So we got to be better than pretty good moving forward. And looking at our next event at the Territory, we played well last year for 36 holes and ended up winning the tournament. So there's some good momentum going into that, some good mojo from that from last year, and hopefully we don't go into it with kind of a big head knowing that we won it last year. But it's a really challenging golf course, honestly, and we don't really know how he's going to set it up this year. So we just got to focus on ourselves and focus on getting better this week and be ready to play tournament golf this next week.
Coach, you play the Territory, then you're going to go to DBU kind of back-to-back to finish out that fall semester. These are 2 tournaments that, on paper they may not look like they affect really the whole landscape of the regional rankings and everything like that, but these are 2 tournaments that you're going to see a lot of conference teams at. You're going to see, maybe 1 or 2 regional opponents up there as well. But this is kind of one of those things that, if you finish well in these 2 tournaments, you really set that stage for that spring semester run that you talk about. What are you guys looking for? What are you looking for from your squad these last 2 just to kind of set the stage for that spring run?
We just need to play better and more consistent golf from our 1 to 5 spots. We just haven't got the production we need from the 3 through 5 yet this year. So we just need a little bit of help kind of on the back end, and it's going to be tough for Seth and Jay to carry us all year long if we don't get some help. Obviously, both of those guys are great players, so we expect those guys to be our number 1 and number 2 when we tee it up. But I think the focus this week going into the tournament is what can we improve on from maybe some mistakes we made. We missed, 15 to 20 putts inside of 4 feet last week in Amarillo, and if you make just half of those, we move up 6 spots on the leaderboard. So just some of the simple things that we need to improve on the most. Obviously, we're going to hit some foul balls. Everybody does. It's golf. But we need to make sure we're executing the simple things. And that's probably the one thing that irritated me the most about Amarillo is we just didn't do the simple things very well. And if we can execute those this week and get a little bit better at those this week, I think we'll play some great golf in Duncan next week.